How do people that? How do they solve this cube in less than a few seconds? I have no idea, and I'm not gonna try it because I'm not that talented. Today I want to go and talk about kind of like the story behind some of my Instagram pictures, because I think some of them are really funny or interesting to share. So I have here my phone and I opened my Instagram profile. Yeah, I'm looking through kind of like funny, interesting pictures, and I think we're gonna go with this one. This is funny because yeah, obviously you can see he gives a thumbs up. But the fun part is kind of like I shot the picture and I wasn't sure if it turned out great or not, and I thought, yeah, okay, it's kind of like a boring shot or kind of like a weird photo or it's not in focus or anything like that. But then I looked it up at home and I thought, oh wow, that's really cool, because yeah, he gives a thumbs up. So I edited the picture a little bit because I have an old cable car, so I thought, yeah, I kind of like funny because doing like kind of like a black or white, it's like traveling back into the past. Well, another cool photo is this one, and this was shot last year in August. I was with a friend of mine back in Austria, where I come from, because there is no light pollution at all in comparison to here in the Netherlands in Rotterdam. Like, you can't see stars at all. So it was really cool because yeah, we were walking around on the golf course, which is right next to my house, and we kind of like saw the stars and thought like, yeah, we have to do a picture there. So we ran back home, got our cameras and headed straight back onto the golf course and shot this picture. A friend of mine was kind of a little bit moving there, so you can see a little bit of motion blur there. Yeah, and the next photo in this collection was kind of like another shot of the stars with a little bit of light from the street lights there. So it's kind of really cool. Well, what picture do I have? Oh, this picture. This picture is also... I like this picture because it's very simple and not very much, but it was kind of like in a park in Utrecht, here in the Netherlands. And I saw this feather on the floor. And I was like, what can I do with it? So I stick it in the ground and shot this picture. I later edited kind of like the grass, because I think like this orange brownish color of grass looks better in contrast with the black feather. So I took that one. And another cool picture is this one. I was at the Keukenhof. It's kind of like a huge garden with a lot of flowers and tulips. That's what kind of the Dutch are famous for. And I saw like this hole in kind of like a bush, and you can look through it and see kind of like these tulip fields. And I shot through it and it was kind of like a little bit missing there. So yeah, I photoshopped a windmill in there, and it kind of like, yeah, makes the picture complete. Alright, this picture is also really cool because it looks so bright and so colorful, but when I shot it, it didn't look that colorful at all. So what I did, I kind of like put it in Lightroom, edited a little bit, and then I brought back the colors, and it looks kind of amazing. All these different colors that appear in Scheveningen, where I shot this picture. This is another picture I also shot at Scheveningen. I put down my tripod, did a little different things with my lens hood, and then I later put it in Photoshop, put it on top of each other, and made some black, white, and in the middle colorful. So yeah, it's kind of like a portal to another dimension of colorful world in a black and white world. This photo is also kind of self-portrait. Yeah, it was self-portrait. It was actually here in my home, and I shot it, yeah, with a tripod with my camera. I connected it to my phone so I could see what I was shooting, and yeah, then I shot this picture. And there's another shot. This is the Erasmus Bridge in Rotterdam. It was dark, it did a long exposure, but yeah, you can see kind of like a moon and the stars, but you can't see the stars in the Netherlands because it's so much light pollution. So I photoshopped kind of like stars in there and the moon as well. And it was kind of like my first try with Photoshop. Yeah, well, nowadays I would do it different, but then I was like, wow, this is cool and I like this picture. And obviously it looks fake, kind of like the moon looks a little bit fake. But anyway, it's a cool picture, so I posted it. This is another cool picture. It was in Rotterdam as well, in the Markthal. It's like kind of like a huge market with a huge building, and the kind of the ceiling is painted in all different kinds of colors and motifs. So it's really popular for tourists to visit the Markthal. But this is actually downstairs, kind of like the parking garage. And you have these kind of like escalators, and I put down my camera, did a long exposure, and then these stairs, they kind of like melted in. Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, it looks kind of like rivers or something like that, or water. and it was really cool. But later in Lightroom I put kind of like some filters over there, and then with a pink one and a blue one. So that's one of my favorite photos as well. And actually one of my first photos I experimented with kind of long exposure. Yeah, so this is it. These are a few pictures I really like, and I wanted to share the story behind these pictures. If you want to see more pictures, then head over to my Instagram, leave a follow, and you don't miss any pictures I post there. So lately I was a little bit busy with studying, but I hope in the future or in the near future I can shoot a lot of more pictures and share them with you. If you like this video, kind of like this video and subscribe. I'm gonna share a lot of more stories behind pictures I shoot. So anyway, I think I'm gonna practice a little bit more to maybe solve this Rubik's Cube in less than 2 minutes.